Hello. Okay, I'm coming at you with an eyeshadow tutorial. I'm Brittany Parker. I'm a Seint artist. I've already put on my face. Just finished that video. How to use Aspen to color correct those friendly little blemishes, those those friends that we get all the time. Or is it just me? So frustrating. Anyways, I'm gonna come at you with an eyeshadow. So I do use my brightening highlight on my eyelids, and look, I put a little too much. So I'm just gonna take my buff brush and bam, blended it in. This brush will also help to move it, pick up any extra that I have. Okay, but that helps to set my, or to prime my eyelids, but I need to set them so that my eyeshadows go on and that they stay. So this is my Vanilla Dust Powder. It's a pressed powder. This is what it looks like. I'm using it. I love it. And I'm just gonna tap that onto my eyelids. Okay? It's just gonna help my eyeshadows go on and blend a whole lot better. It's also just a really pretty finish. Not bad, right? Okay, I got a new eyeshadow. It's crazy. Let me show you. It's called Tawanda. Look at that sucker. I'm gonna use it today. And I'm gonna use a new brush. Let me see, I think I need to get it out. Oh, the Smudge Brush. So this is how your Seint brushes come in a cute little white box. And then there's like a little netting. Oh, this one has plastic around it. But this sucker is the Smudge Brush. It's beautiful. What I wanted to say about the brushes, every Seint brush is double-ended. They're about 36 bucks, but you get 2 brushes for one. And not only are they double-sided, but just they were made to be used with the creams. And so if you are getting the 3D foundation and you're wondering what brush to get, I could totally help you. It all depends on what kind of finish you want. This is gonna give you a more natural, the fluffier they are, the more natural it'll look, the more dense, the more full coverage. And so you can kind of go back and forth, but there's tons of different options. Today I'm gonna use 2 brushes for my eyes. This one's brand new, it's the Smudge. This is the eyeshadow brush. I use it every day. I'm gonna first start by cleaning. This is just a cleaning tile. Now this is my palette for Seint. Look how beautiful that is. There's tons of them. There's tons of different options. Little guys, big guys, different colors, but they're all magnetic and they hold these tins. This is my 3D cream foundation, but they come in here. I would put my creams on one side and my powders, my eyeshadows on the other side, just in case one breaks. You don't want your powders and your creams and ruin it, right? But back to our eyes. That's what we're doing. I need to stay focused. Okay, I'm actually gonna start with this color right here. It's called Mama. Now Mama is a light matte color, and I'm gonna use the very fluffy end. And it's just gonna give me a really soft transition shade. Now what I mean by that is it's gonna help my darker color go on when I put it into my crease. But you can see it's just really light. This is like a perfect everyday color. Just helps to give you a little bit dimension. I like to go easy peasy. I'm not a makeup artist throwing this out there. I'm a mom, a crazy person. I teach first graders full time. I don't have time and I just like makeup. That's it, okay? All right, but I do my best. I love sharing about it. I love sharing it. It's been so much fun. Like, teaching's been hard. Everybody's got to know that, right? This has brought me like joy. Oh. It really has. I feel like a new person. It's been really fun. And like getting those weekly paychecks doesn't hurt. And all I have to do is share it. I've thrown 2 parties. They've been a blast. My first person got over $500. My second person got $250 like free makeup. And then they both got 50% offs. So fun. So easy. And doesn't everybody love makeup? Okay, so that first color was Mama. I'm now gonna go, let's see. What to do? I'm gonna try, it's called London. It's a little bit darker. It's actually a purple. So this is the first one I did, Mama, and then London. I'm gonna stay with that fluffy. Actually, I'm gonna go to the smudge brush. Let's see. I'm gonna use this kind of more of a stone. I'm just gonna tap into that color. I'm just gonna bring it on the outside and the crease. Ooh, I like this brush. Stop it. It like really helps like place the product. Oh, I like this. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. Okay, so I like to bring it a little bit on the outside so that when my eyes open, you can see the color. And then I have somewhat of hooded eyes. And so when I open my eyes, the color gets lost. So I like to, when I put my eyeshadow on, you keep your eye open. And I'm gonna bring it above the crease. Oh, this brush is fantastic. Okay. After I put it on, I'm gonna go back to my fluffy side. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit and blend. Like blend everything. It's where the magic is. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to that side. This is the smudge brush, go back into London, tap, tap, tap. I place it on the outside. Okay, a little bit on the outside. And then up on the crease and above the crease. All right. Don't close your eye. I mean, it looks great, but when you go to open it, you're gonna lose all that color. So make sure your eye is open so you can really see where you're putting that color. Okay, so blend, blend. Okay, what I love about this blend brush, it is a very soft blend side on this side, and then this is a little guy. I use this smaller end, tap it into that purple color, London again, and bring it underneath. Just the first color, I went all the way halfway underneath my eye. This guy, since it's a little bit darker, I kind of concentrate more on that outside corner. I feel like it makes your eye look a little bit more round. Okay, this is where the fun's gonna happen. I'm gonna try Tawanda. Do you see how crazy that is? Should we, let's see. So I'm gonna use just my finger. You just kind of, now a lot of people are scared of the shimmers. Don't be, they are so pretty. Okay, here we go. Holy smokes, that's pretty. So I'm concentrating more on the inner, the apple. I'm not bringing it really into that dark corner. That's pretty. But the finger, I feel like for the shimmers especially, helps to really put them on a lot better. Tawanda, hello, you're pretty. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back with a fluffy end, blend it. Okay, I have this really pretty, this is a powder illuminator. So we have cream illuminators, they're more subtle, they're beautiful, better for more mature skin, and just the everyday. But if you're going somewhere, if you're a little bit younger, like a little bit more of a pop, the powders are where it's at. I've started using these a lot more, and I have a problem. I love them. So I'm gonna go into, this one's Glamazing. This pink one is Photoshop. This one's, whew. But okay, so I just have a little bit, and I'm actually just gonna go underneath my brows. I should have done my brows. We'll get those done. Go back into it. It's kind of hard to see with this light. I'm also gonna pop a little bit on the inner corner. So this is Glamazing, and it is. Now I don't put too much under there. I do have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles, so if you are someone who have more lines, just be careful putting it underneath here. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Perfector sponge. You get it damp, and then I'm just gonna help pick up any extra product that I have in my lines underneath, just so that it doesn't settle in those areas. That's a no-no. Okay, I'm gonna clean up my eyeshadow. So you just take a brush, because I'm wearing creams, it blends out, and this also helps to give you an eye lift. Look at that, okay? Same thing on this side. Okay, I'm gonna use my brow. This is my line brush. And I always like to start first with fluffing those guys out. Okay. Today I'm going to use this line side of, it's like an angular brush, opposite of the spoolie. Ooh. Okay, and I'm going to go into Salem, which is actually an eyeshadow. See how dark that is? And this is going to be my eyeliner. So you just kind of push it into that, whoa, got a little fuzzy on my eyebrow. You just push it into your lash line. And from the corner of your eye, come out. But seriously, that's just eyeshadow. Okay, you could also use a setting spray. So I have the Airbrush Flawless setting spray, your Seint setting spray, squirt the brush, dip it, and then it just, ooh, it makes it so much more dramatic. I kind of like to start a little bit first on the lash line and then out so that it's not like tons of crazy product right here, just in case I mess up. Like even that. Fixed. All right. I'm just going to bring it across my lash line. I like the contrast of a darker lash line and the shimmer. I just feel like it helps to it to stand out. Sorry, I got little fuzzies on me. Okay. You can then even take your smaller end and just kind of blend it a bit so it's not so harsh. But just a little bit just to soften it. I'm going to bring it underneath a little bit on my lash line. Get a little bit more. Just a bit. I'm going to kind of blend it out. Sorry, I had to make funny faces. I think that was just eyeshadow. I'm gonna clean my brush. I'm gonna put it into that cleaning tile. Okay, I mean, I've literally used this like 3 times already. It seems so funny and just funny, and it's totally worth it. Okay, I'm gonna go into an eyeshadow called Oak. Oak, Trust. There's so many different options. There's Philly if you're more warm. Are great options for your brows. And I've even seen some people go into eyeshadow and contour, get a mix, because they like the cream to put in the hairs of your eyebrows, and then the powder helps to fill them. So you have a lot of different options. So I'm just starting with hair strokes. Don't worry, I'm going to blend that out. Okay. So I draw that line on the bottom, and then with hairs-like strokes, I disperse that product through the brow. Okay, take the spoolie, and this helps if you have any harsh lines to blend it out. But there you go, just a little bit. Okay, let's get that other side. So like I said, this is in my eyeshadow Oak. And sometimes you just gotta play around. I was thinking, oh, let's try Trust. But for me, personally, Trust was a bit too dark. Or maybe I just need more practice. I don't know. I think it's probably both. I have not always filled in my brows, and so it's something I'm learning. Okay, I have some mascara on that I had when I went to the gym. Okay. And I don't think I did a good enough job when I washed my face after. But so let's add just a bit. Sorry, my mirror's behind here. Ooh, that Tawanda though is really pretty. This is a really good just spring color. You got some pinks, you got some purples. Going out to brunch with your girls. Really simple eye. Use a little bit underneath my lashes, the bottom. All right, I actually tried the new lip and cheek. This is the, it's not brand new, but it's the shade of the month. So you could only get it this month. It looks a little scary. Look at that. It's not, it's a gloss. So it actually, you need to build up the color like that, see? Nothing like dramatic, but I also even have it on my lips, or my cheeks, excuse me. You just kind of put it like there. Okay, so whenever I put on something on my cheeks, oops, fluffy side, I like to kind of make sure that it's blended in. But that's it for today. Oh, I'm clipped in. Okay, so I use the vanilla setting powder. I use Mama and London. London was the purple. And then Tawanda is the pink shimmer. And then Glamazing is the highlighter. But really pretty today. The illuminator, excuse me. All right, I hope you guys have a good day. If you want some eyeshadows, go shop those. You don't even need a color match. If you want this glow, if you want some 3D skin cream foundation, send me a color match photo. All right, bye.